Welcome back to Power Breakfast. Just before we get into Man Cave this morning, we're going to be talking a little bit about nail care. It's important for you to be able to present yourself, you know, professionally, look nice and tidy. So we'll find out how it is that we can have healthier and, you know, better nails. So I've got an expert in studio, Domiana. Why don't you just go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Domiana Mwangangi. I'm a nail technician. I'm a skin consultant as well. And today we are going to see how we do our nails. Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's start with some basics, because I think it's important for men not to tune out right now, because this is something that more and more men are getting into, of doing manicures and sort of grooming themselves. So maybe you can talk about the fact that both men and women need to know this information.
Yeah, both men and women nowadays, they're doing both of them. So we have basic manicure. That's where we cut your nails short. If you're a guy, we cut your nails short. We remove cuticles. We do the scrubbing to make your skin a bit smoother, and we make sure the nails are very fine and very short. And we make them a bit shiny. We don't put polish. Some of them, they would like to do a bit of polish. But at times we do buffing, and we make the nails shine better for guys. Yeah, and some men, they are doing polish. So as well we do
like colors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we
yeah, that is the basic that we do on men and women. So sometimes women, they don't want to do polish. They just do base coat and top coat, which is a bit shiny. Yeah. And we have different types of nail and enhancement, whereby women, they want to have long extension nails. So we have acrylics where we put some extensions, and then the nails become a bit longer.
I think I want to talk about acrylics, because you're going to demonstrate for us what that process is like. But when it comes to acrylics, a lot of people are saying they ruin your nails, they make your nails very weak, they're not good for you, and yet I see it looks like you might have some.
Yes, I have some.
So what do you think about that?
Acrylics, one is the products you use. You're supposed to use good products, brands, and the way they are fixed as well is very important, and also the way you take care of them at home. And also the way they are removed. When you go to the salon to remove them, or the procedure your beautician is going to use also determines you're going to swell your nails. And also the way when you fix your nails, how you're going to handle yourself at home. You don't use your acrylic nails as tools at home. Definitely it's going to hurt you.
So maybe we can start with the process, so people watching at home can see what that process is like of actually fixing an acrylic. Okay. Yeah. So are you able to manage at home with these nails?
Yes, yes, kabisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and you know, some people will say that you need to space out how often you do them. Do you believe that?
Yes, yes, I believe that. Okay. When you do acrylics, then you, maybe you stay with them like a month. Then after 2 weeks, you go for a refill, whereby you go to redo them. Yeah. So when you go to redo them, then after another 2 weeks, you go to the salon to remove them. Then after that, you do a treatment to take care of your nails.
Oh, wow.
Then after that treatment, because then your nails are a bit weak, then you do a treatment to make them stronger. Then now you can give a break of like 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Before you do them again.
Go back again.
So when you do immediately, then definitely your nails, they're going to swell.
That's where the damage comes in.
Yes, yes.
Because there's some chemicals involved in this process.
Yes, they
could be harmful to your nails.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So your nails need to be short when you're going for this process, or what should your nails be like when you're going to salon to get your acrylics?
Okay, for acrylics, your nails should be short, because you are going to enhance the nails. You want your nails to be a bit longer. That's why you're going to do them. So mostly they are short. Most people that are going to do it, definitely they are short.
And there's different types of enhancements. We've seen the gel coming into the market. A lot of people are doing the gel sort of nails that last for several weeks. What do you think about those?
Gel is also good. It doesn't chip, so it gives you service for like 3 to 4 weeks. So you don't keep going to the salon to redo your polish. It just chipped. So you, at least for the 4 weeks, 3 weeks, you're good to go. Yeah.
Right, because a lot of people are also very busy and don't have time to
go to salon.
Yeah. So what's the first process here?
Yeah, the first process is you make sure the nails are well done, as in they're manicured. Already we've done manicure. Okay. So the first step, I sanitize and nails.
Okay. Because hygiene is also very important
Yeah.
when it comes to these things. We've
Yeah.
heard of people who've, you know, done manicures and gotten infections.
Yeah, the bacterial infection, the fungal infection. So you make sure you sanitize the hands of the client and also the equipment they're using. Like
Okay.
for example, when we're coming here, we make sure everything that we're using here, they're sanitized. We put them under the UV light. So when clients go to the salon, you have to make sure the equipment your beautician is using is supposed to be from a UV, direct from a UV.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's important to note.
Yeah.
Right. So first you're going to fit.
So we're going to. So first we fit the nail. So we're going to do on this.
Okay. Is this a French?
So this is a French tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And for those people who, you know, want to maintain their nails and have them looking nice and healthy, but don't have necessarily the budget to be going to the salon all the time, what are some of the basic tips that people can do at home?
The basic tip is that they're supposed to make sure to have a nail cutter, which everyone can have a nail cutter, a file, which you can get in supermarkets, beauty shops, and a cuticle cutter.
Okay.
Which sometimes you get to have cuticles on the side of your nails,
and
they're very disturbing and painful. So if you have a cuticle cutter, you have a nail cutter and a file, it's good to go.
Those are
so
three basic tools.
Basic. And a oil, let's say like an olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you just use there to fix that?
I've used the glue, a nail glue.
Okay.
So you make sure you use a nail glue, but not super glue.
Not super glue.
Because
I know ladies who use super glue
ladies
to
they
fix
use
on
super glue, which is not safe for your nail tips, and also it's not good for your skin. So if it goes to your skin, it's gonna spoil your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, they might say even those nakanga sana you put a super glue.
When you get a good glue for nails, then it stays. As long as you do it right, then it
so find the right brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've done a French tip.
Okay. I have to file that down.
You have to file down. Then now we have to cut.
Okay.
This is a special cutter for acrylics.
Okay.
It's not like a normal cutter. So it depends how long the clients want the nail done.
Right.
So for her, she will have to work around, so we have to make it a bit short.
So in terms of working at home, once you've done your nails, you know, are there certain detergents or certain soaps that, you know, if you're washing dishes or washing your clothes, that sort of affect the quality of your nails?
Yes. Some detergents are very harsh on your skin and nails. So I always recommend when you're washing on immediately when you use a very harsh detergent, you make sure you moisturize your nails and your skin also, because it is going to affect your nails definitely. And if you can, then you use gloves.
Okay. Yeah. So that takes care of that.
Yeah. So you make the shape.
A lot of people also don't mind their cuticles. As in kucha ni kucha, like they don't really go into the whole process of, like you're talking about olive oil on your cuticles. So what do we need to be looking out for in terms of keeping our cuticles healthy?
So you see, if a cuticles is a dead skin on your nail, so one, it's not supposed to be there at all. So it's supposed to be oil. So when you oil the cuticle every day or twice a day, then it falls off when you're washing. So if you don't moisturize your skin, then it will stuck there. So it will become painful and it will look ugly. It won't be neat when you're going to office. It doesn't look very neat. So when you moisturize more, then it will cut off. If it doesn't cut off, then now you can cut yourself, or you go to a professional
to have them done.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we have the French tip on there. What's the next step?
So the next step is, this step is it has a liquid, there's a powder, and a liquid. So we are going to mix these two, the solution and the powder, to make something like solid, so we can put on top of the nail so it doesn't come out. So most of the time it has very strong odor. So we normally advise you use a mask so that you can be more safer.
Okay.
So I'd ask her to put it.
All right. So as you do that, there's a different type of nail that you're going to show us also?
Yes, it's called stick-on.
Oh, the stick-on.
The stick-on, yeah.
That's the ones you can just buy.
You can buy and do it. It's so easy to do it, yes.
Okay. But again, use the proper glue.
Yes,
not
use the proper, not super glue.
Okay. All right. You okay? Can you breathe?
Yes. So we are set to go. It has a very strong odor. So we advise the therapist to use for your hair and for client also. So you mix the solution. You make a ball.
Okay.
Then now you seal.
Ah, so that's going to seal everything together.
Yeah.
Including the French tip.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this business?
I've done this for over 10 years.
Wow.
More than 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So once that is on, I see you brought this device here.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us what this is as well.
That's a UV light. It's meant to dry and to use gel polish. So this is a UV gel.
Okay.
In fact, it's a UV stroke nail lamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So used in the drying process.
Yes. But not for acrylics, but for the gel polish. Yeah.
All right.
So you keep filling it, and then you fill it until it makes like a nail on top of the tip, so it doesn't come out. That's why women like it so much, because it saves like a month.
So you don't have to worry about your nails for a month. Assuming they don't chip.
Yeah, assuming they don't chip.
Yeah. But
maybe after 2 weeks, you go just to refresh them.
Yeah.
The same nail, you don't remove it. You're going just to. It's got a refill. Just go to refill. Yeah.
For people who've had bad experiences with their nails, either they have weak nails, or their nails are always chipping, or maybe they've gotten that bacterial infection you were talking about, what's the best course of action to remedy some of those things?
So one, if it's a fungal bacteria, I'll send you to a dermatologist.
Okay.
Because I can't handle that. You go treat your nails, then after treating your nails, now you come back. So when you come back, maybe you've taken medication, but your nail plate is still weak. So when you come to the spa, I'll advise you do a paraffin manicure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So paraffin manicure is it's meant to make your skin more moisturized and make your skin, the nails strong. Yeah.
There's also certain products, when you're choosing nail polishes and things of that nature, where they can discolor your nails. So what type of things should we be looking out for when you're choosing nail polish? When
you choose a nail polish, one, you need to use a base coat.
Okay.
Before you put normal polish. Yeah.
So a base coat?
A base coat, then the polish, then now the top coat.
So that will avoid getting discolored?
Yeah.
What about nail polish remover? Because I've heard of acetone and some things that could be a bit harsh on your nails as well. Okay,
acetone is very harsh for your nails and skin, and some clients, they react on acetone. So when you're looking for a remover, you look for acetone-free remover. On supermarket, when you're going to buy the remover, then you check on ingredients. If it has acetone, then you leave it to get the acetone-free.
That's less harsh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've done the acrylic. So we waited for it to dry a bit, and now we keep on shaping the nail, give it a good shape. Okay. And now we can do a top coat, or you can do anything that you want to do on top. Okay. If you want to do glitter, if you want to do some stones on top, then now you can do that.
And people have become quite creative with all of this, because you're not just including yourself. Just regular nails. People have taken it a step further. You also had the stick-on, right?
Yes, I have a stick-on. So this one, like this one, we put it at the edge. The stick-on, we put it from down.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, we just fix the glue.
With proper nail glue.
Yes.
How long does the fix-on last? The stick-on, rather, last?
Like a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not as long as the acrylic. There.
So long as the glue you're using is good and the way you did it is good, then it's going to stay a week or 2 weeks.
I think it's just best to have someone do this for you, because I've tried to put the stick-ons on at home sometimes and it gets messy.
Yeah, I know.
The glue gets all over your hand.
Yeah, so it's good to go through. So this one is so easy, so you just fix.
Yeah.
You don't need to do the powder, you just fix the glue, then after that you do the polish, then that's it.
Okay, and just adjust for length if you need to.
If you need to.
Okay. So you said you're going to keep buffing the acrylic.
Yeah, yeah.
So you won't put it in the UV yet?
No, not yet. So after that, now we keep buffing. I can see it's not yet dry. So we can continue with the stick-on. Most of our clients nowadays, they like the nails as long, yeah? So if they want that long, then now you don't cut. Yeah? You can just trim a bit. So when you're trimming, you use the scissors just to trim. Just regular scissors? Small scissors for nails.
Yeah. What are some of the common mistakes that you see new clients, having issues with when they first come to see you about their nails? One, clients, they bite their nails. Biting their nails. And I think Fred Indimuli mentioned earlier that he bites his nails. So Fred. So you bite your nails until you have nowhere to nothing to work with. Right. The nail plate is almost gone to the skin. So you try to make them understand why they're not supposed to bite their nails. Yeah, and also not taking of your cuticle area and also the skin after nails. So they come with some wounds. So we have to treat that first before we do anything. Yeah. So not taking care of the cuticle area. The cuticle area, yeah. And treating the cuticle area is very simple. You just use oil, which is olive oil. You can use coconut oil. You make sure you moisturize, and then that's it. The cuticle oil is going to fall when you're going to shower. It's going to fall because it gets softer, so it falls. Actually, cuticles are not meant to cut. They are meant to be moisturized until they cut off themselves. Right. Because when we keep on cutting cuticles, then we add the cuticle area, and then you make the nails are not very healthy. So if we can moisturize our nails more, and the cuticles they cut by themselves, then we are safer than cutting. I think that's a very good tip. You know, when we're applying makeup and doing all these things, we moisturize our faces. So why not do that for our nails as well? Yeah. For those who do the home manicure, you just go ahead and buy a polish at the shop and come and apply, and then after 2 days your nails are not looking so fresh. That has to do with the nail polish, or does that have to do with the fact that you maybe didn't do a base coat? Or one is that's with the way you apply it. There's a way you're supposed to pull the strokes very neat and very smooth. So when you put a very thick of polish, then after it doesn't dry very well. So after 1 day or tomorrow it's gonna to peel off. It's going to peel off because the way you do it, and also the brand of the product, and maybe you haven't used the base coat, top coat. So at the end of the day, it doesn't going to last you for long. So there's an art to this. There's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's looking nice. Yeah, and the shapes which girls they like, they're called stilettos. Is that the one Rihanna does? Yes, the sharp. Yeah, I don't think I could survive with that. Okay. All right, and of course we'll be checking in on the final progress here. Because you still have to do some buffing and some color. So with this acrylic, then now we keep on buffing. We make the nail smooth. And perhaps you can talk to us about how long this whole process takes. Let's say I come to see you and I want a full set of acrylics. How much time should I allocate? For acrylics, because we first do a manicure, then the acrylics it takes me like an hour to do your nails. Yeah, a full set of acrylics. Okay. And when it comes to removal, that's also something that you should do. Yes, I should just pluck them off. Yeah, you're not supposed to pluck them at home, because when you force them to come, then they come with layers of your nails. So now your nail plate will be very painful. One, your nails will be very painful. Second, your nail plate is going to be spoiled completely, because when you force it, it comes off with layers and layers of your nails. So when you're coming to me, then the nails already spoiled. So leave it up to the professionals. Yeah. All right. I think we're going to be checking in with Willis Arburu. He's got his man cave with no women today, but so I think they're going to have a discussion, and we will come back in and check on your progress and see maybe the final results here. Of course, this is Power Breakfast on Citizen TV. Go ahead and stay tuned and keep using the hashtag Power Breakfast.